I've been on this journey now for nearly 30 years. When I started out, no one wanted to know. I was just laughed at in the street and everything. On this world tour, speaking tour, since the summer of 2016, all over the world, literally, I have seen a dramatic transformation, both in the numbers of people that want to look at the world in another way and see that maybe this official narrative is not exactly how it is or anything like it is. And not only that, the kind of people within the system, people that a few years ago you thought, well, they'd never be, in a position to think differently or question, but they are. Just throw in my thoughts and my 20 years of research now into this whole phenomenon that's unfolding as I speak, called the Occupy movement. Came out of Wall Street, of course. And it's a great thing. It's fantastic that people are waking up to the point where they're saying, I'm a slave and I ain't having it anymore. That's the great Rubicon that needs crossing so we can do something about this. The reason I'm just going to put this information out, people make of it what they will, is there's another agenda going on here too. And if the genuine response to this grotesque enslavement of humanity in terms of finance and in terms of so many other things is going to be challenged effectively, then people need to get streetwise to what this other agenda is. And also the fundamentals of what we're dealing with.
And how that manifests in your life is often, and it happened with me on a major level in full public glare in England in the early 90s, is that your life appears to fall apart. You might lose your job. There might apparently be, oh my goodness, my life's falling apart. No. The blueprint, the energetic blueprint that you have been working on, the thought blueprint you've been working on, the perception blueprint, which has manifested this life that you clear through your new intent would like to change, is breaking down. And therefore, the life you'd like to change is also breaking down.
Well, what transformed my life and what would transform anybody's life is to reassess their self-identity. Stop self-identifying with labels. Stop saying that's who I am. No, that's what you're experiencing. What you are is the awareness, the eternal state of awareness that is having the experience. And if you come from that point of view, the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune and outrageous abuse and Twitter storms are like, and? But if you identify with the labels, it becomes massive, it becomes all-encompassing. And I would say this more than anything else, and I'll say this to the kids, okay? The suicide of kids is just going through the frickin' roof, right? In the social media era. A lot of it is lack of self-respect coming from all the abuse and all the impositions of what you should be, and you're not good enough, and you should be this and you're not.
There are so many elements to this. And when people say, well, why haven't we known about this before? Well, I've spent 20 years in nearly 50 countries researching a great stream of different subjects, which on the face of it appear completely unconnected. And it's only when you connect these apparently unconnectable subjects and areas of society and life that the puzzle pieces fit to the point where you can go, oh, I can see it now. Billions of people wake up every morning and they go to work, or they try to survive another day. They're not spending 20 years fitting these pieces together. So how can they see it? Until I started fitting them together, I couldn't see it. I was very skeptical of authority, always was, and the people who claim to be in power, but this bigger picture, I hadn't got a clue. I've understood more and more in the last few years has to be looked at before we can understand the true nature of what's going on in the world. And that's actually the true nature of reality, and how we can control our own reality instead of having our reality dictated to us.
And what happens to a lot of people at this point is they go, ooh, I'd like to transform, but not that badly, thanks very much. And they go back into the old way. If you keep with it, what happens if your life is transformed? Not when there's an R in the month, you know, and a leap year every time. But, what we need to do is stick with this transitional period when the old blueprint's breaking down, and therefore its old expression is breaking down. And because it's so often life presents its greatest gifts, brilliantly disguised as our worst nightmares. And so often when you keep with it on that path, you look back and you say, I didn't like it, so I set me free.
Remember that you are what you are. And what you are now can be something else whenever you choose to become the totality of what you are instead of the little me that you think you are. But if you look at it, the people who are abusing you, who are ridiculing you, who are telling you you're not good enough, right? Well, who the hell are they? Who are they? Who are they? Why do they matter? I can tell you from personal experience that people who abused me years ago are now coming to my talks and reading my books. Because the thing is that they'll think something else tomorrow. That's for sure. Whatever they're saying now, they'll think something else tomorrow, and they'll say something else tomorrow.
I mean, you know, we think we are at the cutting edge of human knowledge and everything. And yet, if you stop someone in the street out there or in any other city in the world, and you said to them, who are you? Where do you come from? Where are you going when this is over? And what is the nature of reality? And here we are, living our lives every day in this world, and we don't even know what this world is.
There is a changing awareness going on that the world is not like they thought it was, and the system has told them from cradle since they were born to how things are.
Once you put out the intent of all the things that I've just described, I want to be the full magnitude of who I am. That intent starts to bring towards you what you need to achieve that intent. And what's the first thing that happens? This blueprint, which is creating your daily experience, starts to break down because you put out the intent. I want to be something else. I want to be a greater level of what I am.